try and use. And yeah, he carried that straight into this grand finals. So we saw a 3-0, then a game 5, and then another 3-0. So I think it's a guarantee that this will be a game 5 then, I would say. The math checks out, I think.
I mean, that's what I would hope. You know, as a caster, I would like to be able to commentate a little bit more. That's always how I approach it.
Yes.
I don't know if that's everyone's approach.
No,
but
more sets, more gameplay, more yapping. That's what we're all here for.
More hype for us,
yes.
at least. And for everyone watching from home. That is also more that all of them get to watch.
Exactly,
you know?
yeah. We all want to see a good set here. We want to see maybe 10 games of North Carolina versus MD. And okay, yeah, it gets drifted out a little bit too far there. And once again, we're picking up right where we left off from winner's side set, with the edge guards being such a critical element of this matchup for Endothia.
Yeah, as you can see, just going to be tracing Enhanced off stage with those back airs and sending him straight into the down smash the second that he thought that it was safe to land. You know, just trying to prove to Enhanced that the stage is not any safer than off stage.
What was that, guys? The up smash clanks and you immediately have the F tilt out. Come on. Oh, wow. Okay, nice up smash call out, though. Yes, sorry to cut you off there. That was just a little bit insane.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right, and then pretty quickly following up with a back air for Endothia, going to be bringing Enhanced down to his final stock as we find ourselves off stage. It is going to be yet another reliable Nair string, you know, good old reliable coming out with those up airs as well, just making it so impossible for Enhanced to land. Okay, so this set is quite opposite to the one that we just watched because it was Enhanced doing the walling, and now it's Endothia.
Yep. You're exactly right, Pearl. We have got the inverse here, where once Joe could not seem to find an opening, now Enhanced PV is struggling to find the opening. There's levels to the pressure here, and Endothia has done it the best so far today. And similarly to that loser's final set, it's like when Enhanced PV has his footing on stage, it's like it's not that, it's pretty even. It's just the advantageous situations are so advantageous for Endothia. And there's another dash attack call out to get the stock so good against Game & Watch, a light character like that. Okay.
That was a giant clank that I was not.
Yeah, I was holistically unprepared for that. I was like, oh, nice. Enhanced PV charged the limit. And then, yeah, Endothia, great job. I think just putting out the downer at the exact moment where it would trade with the up B, really smart stuff. And a very clean game 1 from Endothia, picking up where he left off from winner's side.
Endothia seems to be really determined to carry on that winner side momentum, and going in versus Enhanced, you know, that is exactly what you want to see. It doesn't seem as though he's lost any of it. Unfortunately for Enhanced, though, he's still finding himself at the business end of a lot of these combos.
Yeah, that is very true. It's like that 50-ish%, that 50 to 60 is guaranteed, and then the rest is just how well Endothia picks her options afterwards, because if you pick the right moves, you just die, just like that. Great stuff to Endothia, and yeah, off of just a few neutral wins, and followed by some solid ledge trapping and edge guarding. So great stuff to Endothia, wow.
Yeah, I mean, Endothia able to take such a quick stock just from a bit of ledge pressure against Enhanced. The limit online going to be looking for that as wherever possible. Enhanced finding himself in center stage, just trying to find any sort of advantage that he can. And this is probably the first time we haven't seen him immediately burn his limit.
I know, yeah, held on to it there for a second to try and use it to turn the tides, but unfortunately it does just run out there. I do think this, nice, wow, great up smash call out. I was about to say, like, the calmer approach on stage has been going well, but yeah, okay, never mind.
They both have up smash call outs.
They both have up smash call outs, and it is going to go to the benefit of Endothia right now, up a full stock. Okay, nice positioning, avoiding the nair and calling out the air dodge with a spike. Finally gets one of those. How many have we seen Enhanced PV go for before he finally lands that down air spike? Great stuff.
Absolutely beautiful to see, especially because we were at such, especially since he was at such a deficit before, bringing us back to even stocks. Unfortunately, going to be eating a bit more damage from those nairs into up airs, the fair coming out as well, but the cross slash from Enhanced going to be trying to re-establish his spacing for himself just a little bit. finding himself above this upper platform, able to avoid the down smash, but the Fairs sending him all the way to the other side. Good air dodge in from Enhanced, able to avoid that down smash as Endothia still struggling to find his starters.
Yeah, couldn't. Okay, well now does as we say that, finds that chair, but yeah, once Enhanced PV was on the stage, he was really threatening to swing that game around, but Endothia was just able to keep him in disadvantage, keep the juggles going with probably the best character in the game to keep those juggles going. So great stuff from Endothia. And that is a 2-0 lead. This could be the end of the tournament in this game right here. I hope it's not, Pearl. I hope we've got more matches to commentate, but the way Endothia is playing, I don't know.
You know, there's always more Smash Brothers to be played. And
so true.
That's just the beauty of this game. However, we might be closing in on the end of Cavalier Clash 6.7. But coming in, you know, the game's not over until it is over. However, it does seem that Endothia is pretty keen on closing this game out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, just once again getting that guaranteed 50 to 60, and then a few more 50-50 reads. You're building up the percent a little more. Nice stuff to enhance PV for evening things up quicker than he has previously. So that bodes well for him for this game 3. But I mean, it's really just going to come down to who can take the stocks first, ultimately.
I'm taking it as a good omen that we're seeing the most improvement from Enhanced PV in this specific game than what we've seen previously. And it gives him a potential for finding that up smash read. As we have seen previously, he is really able to make his best advantages off of those.
Enhanced PV has some of the best callouts that I have ever seen. Like, I feel like he has some between those dash attacks, the up smashes. Like, he's got such a high success rate on those big swings. And unfortunately, as I'm saying that though, he misses out on what could have been a massive swing. But trading with Game & Watch's up B is going to make it back on stage and keep this lead up.
Keeping his lead up as much as possible. Just going to be going to the center of the stage. Now finding himself off stage, not in an enviable position to find. I like that he went for the judge and then instead was like, nope, F smash.
I know. It's like he was checking the vibes. He was like, what's my luck looking like? 8? Nah, that was too good. Let's go for the F smash. For as much pressure as you always see from Game & Watch, especially that very specific instance of like the double forward air near the ledge with the F tilt, I feel like I haven't seen Game & Watch's break shield with that super often, but it seems like a really solid shield break setup. I guess they just usually poke you and kill you before they break your shield.
I'm going to be honest, specifically a Game & Watch shield break is something that you don't see every day, and usually it's with something like down smash.
Right, yeah.
That's typically when I see
like
it.
The down smash or like the bucket if you've got a big charge on it. But no, just straight pressure pops his shield there. And like this was a huge lead for Enhanced PV, and now it's looking rough. Does make it back on stage. It was huge to avoid getting hit by the edge guard there. And wisely not charging the full limit just yet because you want to wait for the invincibility to run out from Endothia. We got last stock, potentially Enhanced PV's tournament life, potentially the tournament life of the entire event. So let's see. Maybe game 4, maybe that'll be it. I don't know.
That was some excellent shield pressure with the Fairs from Endothia, proving that he can continue to shield pressure him. And then especially at ledge, the second that Enhanced PV just let go of shield, that was his stock gone. So really great stuff from Endothia. And bringing us back to the game into his favor, the fire coming out into these Fairs, trying to create a big wall of aerials, charging the down smash, but not able to get it. Great pivot grab, as you said, Ali. The air dodge in over the Fairs now into the center of the stage.
Okay, yeah, gets the up B into the up airs. It's looking good for Endothia. The end of the tournament might be coming soon, but with this limit, oh no, the limit's gone. Never mind. It's looking even better for Endothia now. Once again, I mean, if Enhanced PV can find his footing, it could be good. I like jumping out of the forward air on shield there because most of the time what the Game & Watch wants you to do is hold shield and get grabbed. And what they definitely want you to do is land on you and get F-tilted. Great stuff to Endothia. It's so crazy how similar that was to the losers final set where Enhanced PV, similar to Joe, started to put things together in that last game, only to ultimately be stuffed out by the one who had control for most of it. Great stuff to Endothia as we look through some replays here. Just really solid gameplay from him.
It was excellent. I mean, he was just this formidable wall for most of what we saw. Enhanced, able to take his licks where he could, but Endothia just really proved to be this giant wall of aerials, especially you saw the nair, up air, fair, back air, anything that he could possibly use to his advantage just to keep Enhanced at bay. And it really worked. We did see that adaptation, as you were saying. Enhanced had excellent reads. He made excellent decisions most of the time. It was just when it mattered that Endothia seemed to have the upper hand and really able to bring a lot of any time that Enhanced seemed to have a lead, it was just quickly snuffed out by Endothia. It was just in very quick succession, just gone.
The counter adaptation was really big there because, like, you know, so we saw 2 sets of theirs, right? And yeah, congrats to Endothia. No, let's definitely get some congrats in the chat. Let's clap it up. That's a big achievement. Just did such a good job. Yeah, like, you know, in that winner set, it was the edge guards that were the difference maker. I feel like enhancedpv and Grands did a better job not getting edge guarded, but Endothia, as a result, adjusted by becoming even more of a demon on stage, not giving him a second to move, but great stuff to him. And that was a great top 4, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I had a phenomenal top 4. I think I think that it went excellently. You know, we had some game 5s, we had some game 3s. So all of the hype stuff that we were able to bring out, we did. And you know, it is just such a pleasure being here. You know, this is 6.7, but like, I'm already looking forward to going to Cav 7.
Oh yeah, I was literally just thinking, like, this was like the appetizer for Cav Clash 7, right? Like, you got your taste of the KML experience, the Cav Clash experience. You had so much great local talent, and still, even at the regional style event, had some great out-of-state talent. But once again, I mean, we cannot talk about this event enough. Just look at those names on the top. Look at that $1,000+ pot bonus. That's growing. You love to see that. Singles, doubles, and collegiate crews for Ultimate, singles and doubles for Melee. I mean, there's so much that can be said about this event. But yeah, tell me about this code to get a little bit of a registration discount, Pearl.
Yeah, so if you use code 67, you can get 6.7 off at registration if you are one of the first 21. And speaking of 21, Kyle, aka the founder of KML, recently had his 21st birthday. So that is why it is the first 21 entrants get a discount. So if you sign up and if you use that code, remember code 67, you can get a discount from your entrance. So be sure to do that because February 7th is a lot sooner than it sounds.
Oh, it is. I mean, it's November, so that's what, 3 months? Yeah, it's like 3 months away. The best time to register for Cav Clash was the second that registration went live. But the second best time is right now. So make sure you register, make sure you come out and tune in to any KML events, subscribe, follow them on everything for your premier. I mean, MDVA, obviously, but they're far beyond just MDVA these days.
Yeah, I mean, KML has really just expanded. It's almost this empire that you've seen at all sorts of different events, you know, from Supernova to like in region to events out of region, such as Patchwork, you know, just seeing them all over, just kind of our little globetrotters.
Yeah.
The production team that could. Just seeing them absolutely everywhere has been beautiful. And getting them to work with Cavalier Clash is absolutely amazing. They are bringing you another beautiful major here in Charlottesville, Virginia, and Ali and I are both looking forward to that.
Very excited for it. Yeah, hey, shout-outs KML, shout-outs production, the KML of KML tournaments. Big round of applause in the chat for him. And yeah, you know, it's as grassroots as it gets. It's so awesome to see and so awesome to support, and I'm sure you guys will be right there with us supporting them in the future. And that has been Cavalier Clash 6.7.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of crazy to wrap it now. I mean, I am so glad that we have this tournament in the interim between 6 and then number 7. You know, we have so much to offer, and I'm really glad that the region is able to shine in such a great regional that we were able to have such as this.
It's awesome to be able to highlight it just because those bigger events oftentimes become super majors where you're seeing a gathering of regions, and it is nice to be able to support the region where it all started for this particular series. So, you know, shout out to MDVA. I'm always happy I'm so excited when I get to come and visit and commentate and even just enjoy tournaments. It's always a good time here. So until next time, I've been Prince Ali. You can follow me on Twitter at PrinceAli4125 down there on the screen. And Pearl, tell them about you. Tell them where they can follow you, where they can see you.
All right, so if you'd like, you can follow me at Perla Princesa on Twitter. I am the same handle on Instagram. If we're cool, if you want to see what I do there, that is perfectly fine as well. So it has been top 4. Prince Ali, I could not be more excited and more privileged to have brought this top 4 to you all. So I think that is going to be it for us tonight. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned to Cavalier Clash. Stay tuned to KML tournaments. All good stuff brewing in the works. So make sure that you follow and see what they have coming up next. You won't be disappointed.
Thanks, guys.
Good night.
Keeping the aggression out and away. Been looking so good in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
with the down smash.
How
That's huge.
on earth, but it works.
Fire
It's
be fire.
Stays alive, right. What's fire to lava, I guess. That's oh, but then, yeah, the up smash is good enough. The dude takes it. And Syrup wins an A-tier major here.
Oh, that's big. That's big. 2 down airs. Can I get 3?
In the the numbers go up. Let's see them go up. Here we go. This is so much.
Unfortunately, in the nice. No way! What? Down there! That's aggressive option on the way back down! Catches that in!
Let me on the ground. Look at his resources, dude. He's all. Oh!